What is going on? How is everybody doing? I feel like it's been a long time since I've. It has probably been a long time since I've done one. Oh, Cherokee, congratulations. What a Christmas present, right? To get another grandchild? Like, how cool is that? And your first granddaughter. Oh, see, that's awesome. That is so cool. Congratulations. That is awesome. Oh, are you ready for Christmas then? With all this going on, are you still able to get ready for Christmas? Because that's got to be tough, man. Oh, Christmas baby too. That's uh, see, I'm January, so it still is kind of tough being a January baby right after Christmas because everybody's broke from Christmas. So I used to get a lot of dual presents, but I was due December 23rd, but I wasn't ready till January 12th, so December 23rd, it was, yeah, my mom appreciates that. But yeah, I was due almost on Christmas. So, but that's awesome. That's cool stuff. So, what's today? Today's the 12th. So, oh, winter babies too, man. Let me tell you something about being a winter baby. Being a winter baby can kind of suck. I mean, like most of my birthday parties when I was a kid were like roller rinks used to be cool. So I'll say that. And bowling alleys used to be like cool places to be. But I never got like my siblings were both summer babies, so you could do like fun outdoor parties or pool parties or park, go to the park in the winter in Ohio. You don't get to do a lot of that stuff. So I always had like I mean they were cool. I'm not saying they sucked. I'm just saying you couldn't do a whole lot. Go sledding maybe. But the worst is like if you get like a winter baby a bike for their birthday and they live like me in the northeast or midwest and then we gotta sit and look at the fucking thing for like 4 months before we can even ride it or like do anything with it or like you know anything cool like that. So that sucks. But they say winter babies are special, or at least that's what my mama told me. So I don't think so. Let's see if I can. I feel like camera's like zoomed way out. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can just bring it in a little bit. Ooh, there. Now I don't feel like I'm so far away. There we go. Let's try and yeah, that worked. Oh, the 23rd. Rock on. Maybe I was just making room for her too. Oh, your birthday was the 7th? Well, happy belated birthday. That's awesome. December 7th. Isn't that the Pearl Harbor anniversary too? Not to like rain on your birthday or anything, but I'm pretty sure Pearl Harbor was December 7th. So there's that. Yeah. But yeah, how cool is that? I think so when me and Becky first found out she was pregnant, it was like right before Christmas. Um, Now both my kids are summer babies. My daughter's birthday is in July, and my son's in August. So, oh yeah, see, okay, yeah. Um, so the way we told my parents about the pregnancy and stuff was we made up onesies as Christmas presents, and my family has like a Christmas Eve tradition where outside of like my aunts and uncles and my extended family, usually get together on Christmas Eve and kind of have a Christmas Eve party for people to exchange gifts that you're not going to see on Christmas Day. And it's kind of been a tradition that me and Becky now actually are trying to carry on the tradition, being uh, uh, the ones that do that. So that's how we did it. We did it with onesies. We custom made onesies with iron on, like print off things, and uh, so that's how we told them about our son, our firstborn was like that. So it was kind of crazy because it was also that Christmas Eve is when I proposed to Becky. So it was a wild Christmas Eve for me. I was pretty drunk for a lot of it because I had so much anxiety built up because Becky didn't know about the proposal, but my mom knew and other people knew. And then me and Becky knew about the pregnancy announcement, and the other people didn't know. So, um, hold on. Okay. So I just got a text from my daughter who said that Becky hates when I call her Becky and I must call her Mrs. Whiskey. Orders from headquarters. Okay, so Mrs. Whiskey, not Becky. Whatever. Whatever. But she's upstairs making Christmas cookies right now, so I'm not going to say anything negative other than I better get some damn cookies here later because I, I love me some cookies. So Mrs. Whiskey, makeup, and my daughter's helping her. So that's like, it's going to be double good. So you ladies just worry about the batter and not this matter. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. I'll call you Mrs. Whiskey. So, all right. So now we're out of that. Okay. That's wild. Yeah. So my son's birthday is August 13th. Yep. Presley's birthday is August 13th. And my daughter and Mrs. Whiskey, Jesus now. Yeah. I love you too, babe. Uh, but oh, that's all right. Hey, I appreciate you stopping in at all, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I got to get better about doing these. I really do. And the holidays, like especially like leading up to Halloween, it gets so crazy around here. But and I always like try to figure out when I'm gonna be able to carve in a weekend to do a live stream at least once a month. So I get it, but I appreciate you popping in at all. So thank you so much for that. Um, but what was it? Oh yeah, so Mrs. Whiskey and my daughter's birthday, they're 5 days apart. My daughter's July 25th. Mrs. Whiskey's the 30th, so of July. There's a lot of summer. I get busy in the summer too, man. There's a lot of birthdays and other things, but yeah, my son's August 13th. He was born. Uh, I think it was like I don't know. My dad's real funny. Like he remembers like specific things about birthdays and times and stuff, like songs that were playing, the first song he heard or whatever after we were born and stuff like that, and puts like these. I think Presley was born on 8/13 at 1/13 or 3/18 or something. I don't know. It was something in that room. But anyway, he's 8th. My son's born August 13th. So yeah. So that's a cool coincidence. And the fact that those two are 2 days apart is crazy because we thought having my daughter and my son only like 2 weeks apart was like kind of crazy, you know, 3 years, but the dates are 2 weeks apart. But yeah, that's awesome. Are you refing those games, Phil? Because if you are and they're on FanDuel, let me know if you're going to call any fouls or anything. You know what I mean? I could use some extra Christmas money, whichever ones you're working. But yeah, Cherokee, hey, thanks for the first of all, thank you for the awesome super thanks. That was amazing of you to do. We really do appreciate that. And for introducing that band, which was super cool. Um, and I do plan on checking out the other suggestion you gave me. I have it written down in my notes for future stuff. So I just wanted to tell you thank you for that. Uh, well, not in person, but you know what I mean, like in real time, I guess is the best way to do it. So thank you. And I had so it was an amazing month, really. Like you guys were so amazing with the views and everything that um I had an amazing month with the amount of views, and even for like the monetary stuff, YouTube, you have to hit a minimum amount of dollars for them to pay you out. And normally I don't get paid out every month because it's like every month if you hit, you know, like their minimum's $100 for the ads and stuff or whatever that you generate views from the money. So typically it's maybe once or every 3 months I might hit that $100 threshold and get a payout of $100. And I hit that in June, and before, or not June, in November, and before that, I think it was maybe July or something. I made $100. Uh, so from July to November, it took me that long to get the views and the ad money for to hit the $100, and I've already hit that for December with just the videos I've released this month. So that was amazing. It was such an amazing month. It really was like crazy um to see, you know, they send me like weekly things of analytics about the channel, how it's done every single week, you know, what's getting the most views, you know, how many comments you've gotten for the week and all this stuff. So they send you a cool little quick breakdown of your weeks and stuff. So it was just crazy. It was such an amazing month. It was such a good month for the channel, and that stuff motivates me to not the money per se, but like just the amount of like comments that were coming in, and some of the reactions I did over the last month were fun to do. Not only that, but it got a lot of engagement from comments and people making other suggestions. It was just a great month. So thank you guys, for anybody that's seeing this or sees it, thank you so much for an amazing month. It really was uh, fun, and it's the month's not even over yet. So that's crazy to me that we're already uh like in that kind of having that kind of month only halfway through. So super cool, super cool for, you know, a small channel. It is. It's nice. So I definitely wanted to be able to get on here and for whoever was able to show up because it was kind of short notice too. I get that. I'm just trying to again see, we have weekends kind of booked up already for, the people that we won't be able to see on the holidays to go and do our holidays early. So I'm really excited. I'm blessed and happy and hey Travis, ho ho ho's. That's what I'm here for, the ho ho ho's. No, I'm just kidding, Mrs. Whiskey. Sorry. But anyway, what's up, Travis? Is anybody else getting like the snow and stuff? Because we already have a white Christmas. I mean, I hope we have white Christmas, like, because I do like white Christmases in the sense that it's just not slushy and nasty out, but like kind of nice snow if they're, you know what I mean. But yeah, here it's cold here too. It's really been frigid, but um I think my kids had a snow day the other week already. We got some heavy snow, and I've only had to like half-ass shovel once, but it could have been worse. I think you got snow too. Yeah, I let me see what was I gonna tell you guys about. I want a snowblower so bad. Like every year, I'm like, this is the year I'm getting older. This is the last year I'm gonna shovel, and then springtime comes and you're like, I don't. Yeah, they're kind of expensive. You don't want to store one, or I mean, I wouldn't care to store one, but at the same time, like in the spring, you're like, I got all summer to get one, and then the next thing you know, there's fucking 2 feet of snow outside, and you're like, and then you look, and everybody doubles their price. Even like on Marketplace, I try to find one, and now they're all just jacked up prices and stuff. So I'm like, well, I'm another year older, but I'm still young enough, I think, and in enough physical condition to shovel. But we did get salt this year, and that's not something we do every year. Actually, I don't think we have done it for quite a few years, but that actually helps like a ton, having some salt to spread on the driveway and the walkways and stuff. So that's actually helped me already with the snow we've had to keep it from getting too bad. Yeah, Cherokee. I have to go look at in my comments or my notes for the other one you suggested. But I do have it written down. Right now, like I'm getting a lot more requests, obviously for Christmas songs. So there's something I'm trying to do. And I think I'm gonna be able to swing it because I have like a free Sunday to try and get some recording done. But there's obviously a ton of Christmas music, and there's a ton of new Christmas music coming out that people are suggesting and asking for. So uh, I'm gonna try and swing something I've never done yet, and the volume is gonna be more than I've ever done on my own. Uh, so while still working and stuff. So But no, I it definitely gonna get to it 100%. So don't worry, I got your back. And I really enjoyed the song that you gave me. It you know a lot. Man, I Skillet is a new one that I've found through this that like I love their stuff so far. There's just that's just so much of this is that figuring and finding out uh groups and stuff that's just it's it's cool. So I yeah, I enjoy and that band was kind of funky. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. Spoiler alert, Travis, because I saw your comment on doing the Eric Gromwall, uh, "A Holy Night," and then you put English, but I actually, because I have a lot of viewers from Sweden, because of like Tommy J and Eric and like Sabaton type stuff, like in the that region up there, Nightwish and stuff. I have already recorded my reaction to the Swedish version because I was like, let me pay homage to the Swedish audience and stuff. I thought it would be cool to check it out and hear it in Swedish. So I actually have that one done, and uh, I think I just have to edit it down. And I've been working with some like new new intros with music. Um, uh, so I used AI to make me a new intro song that I was playing before the stream started, to, like kind of customize. I'm not very savvy when it comes to editing and putting together like that type of stuff. But somebody told me like, because I was trying to figure out like how I could get some like better music intro music and stuff. So I started playing around with some AI stuff and uh found like some sites that would let me kind of do it for free and test it out, and then I was able to kind of get like some a new intro song for the channel and stuff that was customized, and that was pretty cool. I love it. It's pretty neat. So I've been working on stuff like that. So yeah, that should be probably in the Eric video. We'll probably have, I think it will have um the new intro and music and stuff. But it was just funny that you made that comment. Oh, did you, Cherokee? Yeah. I mean, I had Mrs. Whiskey down here. I'm like, which one of these? Because it would give you a couple different, like you put in the lyrics and um, you know, tell it what kind of style you wanted the music in, and then it would give you like two options every time you put in the music or the lyrics and the style and stuff, and it kind of gave you two different versions, and some of them were slightly different, and some of them were a lot different. And so I was having Mrs. Whiskey down here. I'm like, what do you think about this one? Like, and then they give you long, uh, clips of music, and then I'm like, well, I can use this because I try to keep my intro short, within like 15 seconds and trim it down to like a good verse or something. So, but yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was kind of cool the way that all works. And I was super happy with the song that I ended up choosing was at the intro of the live stream. So, yeah, I'm kind of stoked about that. So I was playing around with that a little bit, and yeah, I really like it a lot. So let's see what else has been going on that I can fill you guys in on other stuff. Oh, well. Okay, so let's see that I'll have to check out. See, doing stuff like that, Travis, too. Yeah, like because I think it was either was it last year I did Dan Bass version of that, or maybe I've done Dan's and Damash's, but yeah, I love Tommy J. I got to get back to him. I think the last one I did for him was his Ozzy tribute, which was awesome, and uh the so the expanding of like the music is awesome because I've like found all these other bands like what Cherokee's introduced me to, and all this other stuff, but then it because I want to keep checking out music by these groups that then it takes me longer to get like back because I like to try to circle back to Dan and Tommy and you know uh Davina, Michelle, and like a lot of the other artists, and but they have obviously a lot of stuff I haven't heard yet. So, oh, absolutely, Cherokee, yeah. I I see the funny video clips on like Facebook Reels of people who make these like really like dark humored AI songs and stuff, and I thought it was super cool, and I'm like, I don't know how they do that. So I started talking to somebody, and they're like, yeah, it's super easy. You just you type your lyrics in, you can just put a style, and you can choose to have just an audio clip, or sometimes they'll make like an AI video out of it. Depend on like if you pay for things. Like some of these sites ask you, they'll give you basic stuff free, and obviously like videos or something more detailed, you have to pay like a. But I was able to do the audio thing, and I was blown away. Like just putting in like the lyrics to the intro that was on this, and I put like uh like outlaw country slash southern heavy country, and dark, and then like it was perfect, like the way the song came out, it was pretty cool. So I think that stuff's neat, and it is like for like people who like to write music, and maybe are don't like to sing, or whatever. uh yeah, I'm always ready to write stuff down because I don't have a memory for anything, but at the bar I always keep a pen, because I got to write down all the Yahtzees I get when I'm whooping Mrs. Whiskey's ass and Yahtzee. So let me let me find a piece of scrap paper though. Hold on. Uh, well, paper might be harder to come by than the pen, but let's see. There's some old Yahtzee scorecards. Oh, oh yeah, that was me beating her ass. Hold on, I got what? Let's do it old school. I got a bar napkin. Let me make sure this writes. All right, yeah, you can fire away whenever. I hope she does too, Travis. Like I said, I know this was kind of a last minute post that I put even on the Facebook group, and I don't post in there. That was another thing. I got to get better about that. There's so much I got to do and be better about doing. But I might have found out a reason for that, and I'll share that with you here in a little bit. But I definitely do have to get better about my engagement besides the comment section. I gotta I'm trying to get Instagram up and going, and I don't know how to post to that, and um Let me see. What that was. Okay, sorry. Um, but yeah, so I hope she's able to. My daughter says I'll teach you DW. I don't know what DW is, but she's gonna show me. Oh, she said I'll teach you. Don't worry. That's what DW stands for. I don't know that. I'm so out of touch with that stuff. But DW means don't worry. So there we go. I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh. So yeah. So everybody's getting ready for the holidays, right? Yep. Holidays. It's amazing how fast this year has gone too, with everything. With especially since September, it has like flown by between surgeries and parties and uh, gatherings. It's been crazy how fast all this stuff goes. But it's we're here, so we're blessed. And okay. So I recently was in conversations with a guy at my gym about our veteran status. He's a fellow veteran, and we were talking about certain benefits for veterans, and you know there's a thing with the VA about disability, and then being in being able to um, receive certain benefits monthly for things that you sustain in the military, whether it was mental stuff, physical stuff, whatever. And there was a lot of stuff I didn't think I personally qualified for. That, and talking with him, he's like, dude, you got to go and check it out and see. And so I started going through the VA and filling out forms and questionnaires about things I've experienced, and stuff like that, and that still affect me to this day. That might have you know been caused by something to do with my military service. So one of the things I've dealt with since my military career has been headaches and migraines. It's just constant. I um every day I take, I don't, not all people know what this is, but it's Goody's headache powder. It's a powder packet. I actually have one that I took before the stream started because I get anxiety a lot, and um but I also just get random headaches a lot. And migraines used to be really, really bad. They've actually kind of tempered off, but I don't know if you can see it, but they come in like this like little pouch. I've ripped this one open, but yeah, if I was ever to get a sponsor and it was Goodies and they just sent me these free, because the amount I spent on this is, but my HSA covers it. But anyway, so it's just one of the things that I put in my questionnaire thing. And so they set up, what they do is they set you up with appointments that you have to kind of go talk to somebody before they, say, we'll give you 10% disability, 20, whatever they end up doing. But anyway, so I had my first appointment Monday. And what's crazy is I went in to talk to this lady, and she's like, tell me about your headaches, your migraines, the severity, the frequency, all this stuff. And then, she starts telling me that, she's like, well, I need a specific kind of thing to tie it into your military career. for this, for you to be eligible for anything. And I'm like, okay, well, there's nothing really specific. Um, there was like a football team that, was like an extracurricular thing, like joining a bowling league that you could do on base. And they had like these boxing classes I did for like 6 to 8 months or something, but we always wore headgear. So I'm like telling her this stuff in general. And then she's like, um, looking at my, she has a laptop in front of her and she's like, okay, so tell me about, 2003. And I'm like, I got, okay. I like, what do you mean? And so I was like, well, 2003, I would have been in Okinawa, Japan. It was my last year in the military. I would have been in Japan at that time. And she's like, yeah, so what happened in Japan? I'm like, I was there for a little over a year, whatever, not, I don't really know, like what you're asking specifically. And she's like looking at again, at my medical or my military record on this computer. And she's like, well, here it says you were brought into the hospital, like you were knocked out, uh, some kind of blow to the head. You were knocked unconscious and, you know, uh, that you were in the hospital for overnight for observation, and then they released you with orders for you to be observed for a couple days to make sure like you didn't start like you know doing all this stuff. And I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And anyway, just to wrap up the story, I have no memory of this event ever taking place at all. And she was like, well, basically what she said to me was that it seemed as though I had an undiagnosed TBI, which I didn't even know what the hell TBI stood for, which is traumatic brain injury. Um, and she's like, that's a whole separate thing that you have to apply for, like a separate condition. But this gives me grounds to tie this gives me something to tie your headaches and migraines into, that you suffered this undiagnosed TBI in while you were in the service during a training exercise or whatever it said. But it blew me away because I can tell you a lot of things if you ask me about my time in Japan, my favorite bar to go play pool at. I can tell you what I went as for Halloween uh, at the Halloween party that we had on base at the E Club put on. I know what I dressed up as. I could tell you what color my outfit was. There's a lot of things I could tell you, but when she started telling me about this, I even now that she told me, and I'm trying to remember, and I 100% do not remember any of this. So it was kind of crazy to hear something that took place that you would. And granted, I didn't like have like family or anybody there with me because I was in Japan to like you know talk about it or them be a part of it and it be brought up in conversations throughout my life, like, hey, you remember this or remember that. So it was kind of wild to just find this out, that I had this uh hospital thing uh with being concussed. And I do remember vaguely having raccoon eyes uh at one point. But I was in some scuffles out, out in town, bar fights, scuff ups and stuff that, maybe in my mind, I don't know, it may be totally unrelated. But anyway, so that was just kind of crazy to find out that there was something in my medical record, my military medical record, that I absolutely have no memory of whatsoever, even now. So, but the lady was super helpful. She was super nice to me. Um, I was kind of skeptical, thinking that like she's probably here more to make sure I don't get any benefits, or she's going to minimize things because the VA set this up. I didn't get to choose the doctor, so I'm figuring they're sending me to somebody like your insurance company. They're going to find every reason to not give you probably what you deserve, but she was super helpful, and she told me to pursue this as a whole separate thing, and how to go about doing that, but it wasn't her field. So I will say this: it was nice to feel like in that moment anyway that she was looking out for the people like me, that she was seeing the veterans that were coming in there trying to you know get help for the things that they were dealing with. So, but yeah, I walked away from there. I called Mrs. Whiskey right away. I'm like, I think I know why I'm fucked up. Or partly anyway. I mean, I'm not gonna blame it all on that. It was an isolated, one-time thing. But if I don't remember them right, there could be more. I don't know, but it's probably part of the reason why I'm kind of fucked up a little bit. And at least there's some explanation maybe uh for that, right? I mean, I maybe I'm just not as fucked up as I thought, like just me personally, and there's some outside contributing factors that I don't know. Maybe I continue to go down this rabbit hole, and maybe it'll help explain a little bit more. But it was just kind of crazy. It was a crazy like thing that just happened Monday, so I was kind of reeling from that a little bit. Like, wow, man, like to have, and it kind of freaked me out because I'm like really trying to remember. I'm like, they took me to the hospital. Yeah, you were in there overnight. Yeah, they had somebody watching me for a couple of days. Like, so it's not like an hour I'm losing in my memory, or like a quick one-off event. Like this apparently was spanned over a couple of days worth of observations and whatever. And I, not the slightest even hint of a memory. So, so yeah, so that's where I'm at now, and still got a lot to go through with that, but we'll see what happens. I mean, you know, prepare for the worst, hope for the best. That's about all you can do. So I just figured I'd share that with you guys, since you know about uh my military, obviously being a veteran connection and stuff. So yeah, so that's pretty much all I have on that front. Yeah, I have a bunch of other appointments coming up, but nothing nothing solid yet. But first one pretty crazy. Um yeah. So other than that, I don't know. You guys have always been supportive of the channel and stuff, and so I try to be as transparent and share as much with you guys as I can, because you guys obviously, you know, over the years, like Travis and Cherokee, like getting to know you guys, I like to be as open as I can be about some things, and especially when it comes to veteran stuff, because whether maybe somebody else sees this or something, I completely disqualified myself in my own head, and I'm 40, about to be 45 years old, and I probably could have done this many years ago and gotten more help, or benefits, whether it was monetary, medical, all that kind of stuff. I should have done it a lot sooner, but in my mind, I was just like, yeah, I'm not, wasn't wounded in combat, or anything crazy, and that's just, you know, it's not how it works. There's other things that could be going on that people could be, especially for veterans, that they should be looking into. And I wish I would have done it sooner, not waited so long. Because even my dad, I told my dad about it, who's an Army veteran. he just went for his hearing's real bad. He was a paratrooper. He was 82nd Airborne. And we were having uh family get-togethers, and I was telling my dad like, yeah, dude, obviously he never saw combat like me, but he did his 4 years, maybe in some change. I forget exactly how long, but I'm like, hearing loss, all this type of stuff that my dad might be suffering from, even medically. I imagine being a paratrooper, like maybe your knees are shot from landing when you're jumping out of planes and shit. And there could be a lot of stuff, but my dad's in his late 60s, and he's just now going to some appointments. So, and I'm hoping he comes away with whatever he deserves, and gets help also for that. So it's never too late, but I am late. It's just not too late. But yeah, okay. So I'm sorry, Cherokee. That was a long story and rant, but let me see. Words with Weight. That's the name of it. Okay, Words with Weight. Okay, and that's Echoes of the Broken. Wait, is Words with Weight the name of the group, or his group, or like which one's the song? Is it always song title first? You would think I'd know that after like doing this shit, but I'm just gonna write it down as you wrote it down, so I can search it that way. Okay, I got it written down. I'm gonna check it out. Okay, so I'll just write that channel name. Yeah, Travis, you're probably the same age as my dad. I think that's about right. And here's what's great. See, I'm not the only right. So I was talking with my daughter the other day in my truck, and we were talking about schoolwork stuff, and we were talking about you know, uh, me and Mrs. Whiskey, like trying to help our kids with school. Which, let me tell you, if you haven't looked at a math problem and you're in your 40s or older, and your kids bring you now my son's a senior, but still he brought down this math packet of some math worksheets that he was doing or whatever. That shit might as well have been hieroglyphics from like Egyptian times, because I was looking at that, I'm like, I don't even know, like we're gonna have to Google some shit. So that's what we ended up having to do. But anyway, obviously I told Becky about this uh you know uh TBI, this traumatic brain injury thing. So I go to pick up my daughter from drama a couple days ago, and we're talking about school and grades and stuff, and I was just telling her like, I'm always here to help. Just obviously, you know, I don't know everything, but just like buddy, we figured it out. We did some schoolwork, and I go, but obviously I'm not the sharpest crayon in the box. And she's like, is it because you have brain damage? So it's, you know, I get it and I give it, but these kids, that's how the whiskey family works. It's because I have brain damage, like I can't do math. So, but yeah, it is. Uh, let's see. Did I just get a Facebook message? Oh. No. Well, Cherokee, it's all relative, right? Like, yeah. See, yeah. Technically, you could be, you know, 62 and be old enough to be my mom, right? Anything under that would be, you know, 62. Yeah, I mean, so it's not bad. So, oh, see, your son's 38. Okay, yeah. But I'm 5 years older than your daughter's 40 and your son's 38. See, yeah, so that would put you. I If I had to guesstimate, I don't want to do that because then people are weird about guessing their age. But uh, I'm gonna say, uh, okay. See, I was gonna say late 50s, early 60s. So yeah, no- nothing wrong with that, right, Travis? 10 years. Wow. Okay. So yeah. See, I got my kids are 3 years apart. So, but I have a sibling that's 5 years older than me and a sibling that's 18 months younger than me. So, and that's the extension of my sibling uh age range. So, I was 24. Okay. Well, 24 is a good age. I think so. We had Presley when we were like 27 and my daughter when we were like 30. So that's a little later in the game. 24 is that's like a good age, I would think. I mean, you got kind of like your partying. Like I was partied out between the military and turning 21. Like by 25, I was like kind of just over it. So that actually would have been like, you know, right around the perfect time because you're still like younger on the younger side. And, you know, then when they get older, you're not like, way older. You know what I mean? So I think that's actually like probably about the perfect age. Oh, well, that's tough. Yeah, yeah, that's tough. I say that just means this one's a blessing, right? It's a blessing, and this is the granddaughter, right? Your first granddaughter. So it's just, it was the way it was meant to be, right? So yeah, I don't know. 25, it really, I don't know. Like I used to get pissed when I was younger when they kept talking about raising the age, like how they have with like smoking and stuff. Now, I don't know what 21 is it, or it is in Ohio, I think, to buy cigarettes and shit. You know, and 18, I don't know because I still think I made the right decision to join the military, even though I probably didn't take full advantage of it the way I should have and embraced it the way I should have. I was still a little immature, but I felt like 25. because that was when I met Mrs. Whiskey. We were 25. Um, she was turning 25. I was 24. Just so we're clear on that. I'm younger than her, so just want to make sure we keep that in perspective. I am younger. She's. But anyway, but I felt like at that point, like at 25, careers and family and like those type of ideas and uh those start to take over, or they did for me, like at 25 versus the partying and going out all the time. Like it just got super old, like by then. And so me and Mrs. Whiskey had 2 years. We were together before uh, she got pregnant, and uh, sorry, that's my daughter because Mrs. Whiskey said, "Oh my God, I'm older by 6 months." Well, older's older, whatever. You, you can try to quantify it by any way you want to, but you're older than me. So anyway, so we had 2 years of like dating and stuff where we were, um, you know, like a young dating couple before we found out that she was pregnant, and um I had planned to ask her to marry me. So we still had like that in our younger days and stuff, whatever. And so yeah, violent tickle fights, huh? Well, your uncle sounds like an amazing guy, and I don't think you appreciated him enough. So I would probably call your uncle and apologize for being a shitty nephew or niece or they, them, or whatever, and just say, hey, I miss our tickle fights. What are you doing tonight? Wow. I mean, you could pray about it, but either way, I think you probably owe him an apology. Oh yeah, I think back then, Travis, all parents. I remember being able to go to the corner store, uh, like with a note from my mom pinned like on my shirt to pick up stuff. But he knew who my mom was. Like back then, that's what it was. So yeah, and even back then, they like the corner stores and stuff took like IOUs. So yeah, now you get arrested if you send a kid up to the store to try and pick something up. Oh, so yeah, I oh see there you go. Yeah, I used to get like some kind of uh some kind of like reward for doing it. You know, whether it was like they used to have the like candy and the bubble gum stuff up in the top uh like top corner. So um well like along the like where you would uh like the counter, like I don't know, like the old school, you know what I'm talking about. And they like Laffy Taffies and shit up in there. So that's what I would get for going. Yeah. Oh, is this cookies?
Yeah.
I just got cookies, you guys. Look at that. Freshly delivered from my wonderful daughter. Oh, are these the monster cookies?
No, the monster ones are like peanut butter, oatmeal, and like they're nasty. Don't eat.
They're nasty.
Yeah, but mom likes them. But
Did mom make them?
can you hear yourself?
No.
No, they were like in the packages with the Pillsbury.
Oh, and they're not good.
They taste like butt. But we made Rice Krispie treats, and those are pretty good.
You made Rice Krispie treats?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is that the haystacks?
I don't know.
With the
It's a dang Rice Krispie.
oh,
Don't get more
okay.
wrong. It's like butter.
So can I try these?
Yeah.
Are these ones good?
I don't know. It's just that one's like chocolate and it has like chocolate chunks. And then
Is that just a chocolate chip with M&Ms in it?
yeah, me and mom put the M&Ms in there.
Yeah.
Rice Krispies are good.
Hmm.
The Rice Krispies. We also made sugar cookies, and those are in the oven. But some of them are like covered in like green sugar.
Oh, the chocolate one's super good. You guys did good on that one. Oh shit!
Dad.
Shit! Shit! Fire! Oh, 5 second rule, man.
It's all over your thing.
Oh yeah, that's all right. Oh, it's super good. You guys are doing awesome.
Yeah, mom said she's gonna make the rest tomorrow.
Oh, she done for the night?
Yeah, she's tired.
She's tired.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what does she do all day?
I don't even know.
Right? Like, just
work at Sam's Club.
She works at Sam's Club? No, she doesn't.
Well, she's gonna. I think.
She's gonna. Oh. She's yelling at me. Look, she's just tired because she doesn't have lumbar support.
Yeah, all she does is take calls.
Yeah.
You know, email people.
You know what's tired is that
like
jaw's tired. I do like your outfit. You guys want to see it?
From running her trap.
From running her trap. You want to say hi?
I'm wearing hair cloth.
Both of you coal in your stockings.
Hey! I don't even know what to say. What do we say?
Well, I already had my Christmas gift.
Well, I didn't yet. Shit.
Well, what do you think you're getting?
Nothing now.
It's okay, I saw it.
These 2 damn cookies. That's all I'm
getting. I saw a
getting.
couple with your name on them.
Yeah, but now they're gonna go bye-bye.
Well,
And all I'm gonna have is these 2 damn cookies. And then probably the shitty ones that you're talking about.
but mom likes them.
Oh, well, good for your mom.
But they taste like not good. And she made me put green in the Rice Krispies, so now they look like vomit.
Green? Oh, to try like Christmas colors?
Yeah, I said red. She's like, no.
Why? Yeah. Okay, well.
You know how she is.
I know how she is. These are really good. You guys did. You did a good job, Mrs. Whiskey.
We love you. She said she was gonna lick your cookies if you kept talking.
You're getting me in trouble. She's yelling at me from upstairs. Are you serious?
Oh my gosh, Presley's lab teacher doesn't do anything. I think I've learned a speck of dirt in his class.
Hey,
What?
they might watch us. You guys tell what your teacher's about.
Well, he needs to get the clue because
You.
you know what I do? I lay in a beanbag all day
Oh,
in his dang class.
well,
Or play Roblox. You know what? They have Apple computers.
yeah.
It's a rich school.
That's a rich school.
It is. Guys, I got my flu shot.
She got a flu shot.
Am I?
And what did I get?
Oh, your brain injury?
My brain damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, think.
You're so supportive and awesome.
These are wicked. What are these?
They're my lapel mics.
I've seen these in like YouTube videos. Y'all see these?
Yeah.
Some really.
You just heard from the peanut gallery, Travis?
Is Grandma here? I told her to join.
She hasn't been on here. Not that I've seen.
How would you know?
Because
She's
it's
not
just been
savvy.
Travis and Cherokee.
Okay, well, you know she's not savvy. Okay.
Yeah. Boo. Yes. Can you do me an awesome favor while
Well,
you're here?
you can't even. You didn't know what DW means.
Well, DW could stand for a lot of stuff.
It means don't
Like
worry.
damn women, or no offense, anybody. Mrs. Whiskey makes me say things in my head. Can you just give me some ice?
Did you get schizophrenia too?
No, I didn't get schizophrenia. I didn't say I hear her in my head.
Is she telling you things?
Huh?
Is she making you say stuff?
No. Oh, everybody heard her. Travis, shit, that ain't. Everybody does. They hear her sweet angel voice of love and compassion for me and for all of us. Except for the love and compassion she has for her mittens, her little kitty babies that have
Her
fucking
cat don't even
herpes.
like her.
Our cat has herpes. She's such a dirty ass cat.
Disgusting.
She's been a hoe, and she got herpes.
Well, she was like that before.
I didn't know cats could have herpes, but apparently ours has herpes, and it makes her eyes puff up so she looks like the thing from Ice Age. And
Sid?
yeah, Sid from Ice Age. No.
Mom!
Yeah, that's the herpes cat. It's
Mom,
Mavis.
If you're watching this, come down here for a second.
Shoot.
The viewers miss
So they have to put like these eye drops in this cat, and it pisses this cat off. She is so fucking. And then she tries to growl. No, I didn't Did you long finger the cookies?
I don't even know what that means, so no.
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't know. DW. You don't know what long fingers is. I don't know what DW is, so you don't
Do you
know
know
what
the
long
5-finger deal?
stealing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5-finger
Mona taught
discount.
me
It's
that.
called 5-finger discount, not
I don't know.
5-finger
Mona
deal.
told me that.
Is Mona a little thief? Is she a thief, boo?
This
Boo.
tie is really not.
Are you friends with a thief?
You don't even. You got drunk with a homeless man because you weren't old enough to buy alcohol.
That homeless man
You
treated
peed
me
in a
better.
wall.
That homeless man treated me better than most of my friends did. He was awesome.
Your best friend.
R.I.P. Larry Homeless.
Josh. Guys, his best friend.
No.
His work husband, Josh.
He's my
Isn't he
work
coming-
wife.
Isn't he coming over?
Tomorrow.
I got
Big
them-
Josh is coming over tomorrow. He didn't want to come over for the live stream tonight.
I got them matching unicorn ducks, and they sit on each other's desks.
Yes, they do.
Mhm.
But I'm his best friend. He's not my best friend. I don't. Your mom's my best friend.
And
I
Mom,
don't. I
Mom's
don't
still
have.
mean to her.
Who, mom?
Yeah.
I treat your mom like a queen.
You call her old.
She is old. I treat her like a queen, but I'm honest.
By 6 months.
Older is older, boo.
Okay.
Your brother's older than you. He will always be older than you, and your mother will always be
Okay,
older than
but
me.
I'm still stronger than him.
That can change. Age won't change. Your
I'd
mom
like
ain't.
to see him.
Your mama ain't getting any younger. I'll
Wait,
tell you
where's
that.
my mom? Mom!
Don't tell. You're such a
No,
snitch.
Mom!
See. Oh.
Mom! Mother! Where's she at, Dad?
She's probably plotting on how to take us out.
Mom, I see you. And I know you hear me. Mom! She's standing at the island, and I know she hears me. Because I saw her look.
You're looking at all these cookies.
Mom, come down for a second.
Don't be licking all the cookies.
Come down for a second.
I can't. I'm seriously. I don't know.
When you're done.
You're always handling the herpes cat. Don't be licking all them cookies. Did you wash your hands?
No, I did.
She can't be handling herpes cats and making cookies. I'm gonna wake up with cold sores all over my mouth.
She's also salty because her cat doesn't like her. Ew.
She's so gross.
She's nasty.
She's uncouth. Anyway, I enjoyed him when he was on that night. What? I'm sorry, Travis.
Is he okay?
Yeah. Do you smell toast? I'm not tracking that one, but it could be because of my.
Excuse me?
It could be because of my
Daughter?
brain damage. Shit. Wow.
Oh.
Trying to get you. Yeah. No. We're not. We can't be tracking.
You want me.
Oh yeah. Oh, you enjoy Big Josh? He's good in small doses. He really is.
No, don't.
Like I have to see him. I work with him, so I see him all the time. Sorry, I got cookie crumbs on my computer, but I see him all the time. You know, he gives me headache. I didn't tell the lady at the VA this, but he's between him, Mrs. Whiskey, my children. There's a lot of factors that are built into my headaches and migraines, but for the purposes of what she was asking me, I omitted that. But they definitely play a factor. Where are you going?
To the bathroom.
Oh, well, you didn't have to announce that, but
You literally asked me.
well, thank you for being honest.
Okay. Like, no, I'm gonna go fill this.
Did you spill some beer on it? Some whiskey. Yeah, I know. And thank you for trying to message everyone, Vanessa and all them. Let me see. I don't know if Vanessa's on, or it looks like she might be on Facebook, not on here, but on Facebook. But that's okay. Like I said, I know I did like a really short notice post for the live stream. Oh, and Travis, happy birthday to your son Ben. Happy
What's
birthday
cholesterol?
from Twiztid Whiskey. Huh?
What's cholesterol?
What is cholesterol?
Yeah.
What's going to stop your heart one day?
Should we be worried?
For who?
My mother.
Why? What's wrong with your mother's cholesterol?
I don't know. She has cholesterol.
Well, everybody has cholesterol, honey.
You know, I found out you have high blood pressure.
I have high blood pressure?
Yeah.
Who told you I have high blood pressure?
I looked over at the computer.
What computer?
The doctor ladies.
What doctor lady had my high blood pressure?
He was asking Mom if the family history medical records were.
Your mother told the doctor I have high blood pressure?
No, it was on the system. It's on the system. You have high blood pressure.
So your mother must have told someone I have high blood pressure, because I didn't.
Or they took your your freaking pressure.
Not at your doctor. I've never been to your doctor.
She's not my doctor. She's this random lady I've never met because my doctor wasn't there.
And I've never met her either. See what?
She knows about you.
Your mother said that, but what she doesn't realize is that you people are the cause of my high blood pressure.
You can't get it treated.
I can, by what? Moving? You want me to move out?
Where would you go?
See, I'm getting high blood pressure right now. That's how that works.
Oh,
See, it builds up. It's an aggressive reaction.
Can
So
you get the Mexican corn?
you're welcome, Travis. No, I don't. No, that's for Christmas Eve party.
Christmas Eve isn't till what day is it? It's like 12 days away.
It is 12 days away, but
Like, you have a lot of blue going on.
you got a lot of purple going on.
It's actually not purple, it's maroon.
Well, it's
And that's red, and that's black, and that's darker red, and this is yellows. It's actually not purple. Mare's purple, good job.
yeah. Okay.
It's okay.
Are you okay? I'm not. I really don't know how this went downhill. Between you and your mother, do you see what you do? Like, I was having constructive conversations with all three of my viewers
but
right
then
now.
You couldn't remember how you got bone damage.
Travis wants to know if you're ready for Santa.
Sure. Well, actually, all my gifts come from my parents, and then my cats, and then my dogs, and then my bird.
So you don't believe in Santa?
Oh, do you?
Huh?
Do you?
No, I wish I still did. That was such a good
I
time.
did too, until the gifts from him did stop coming under that tree.
Well, because I was tired of him getting fucking credit for me working all the overtime to buy you Christmas
So why are you
presents.
complaining that I don't believe?
I'm just saying that's a magical time in your life when you believe in Santa.
And I would have continued if you just dang put the effort in and put that dang Santa Claus under that tree.
Well, let me just say this, and kids, close your ears, earmuff it. Fuck Santa. I bought all that shit, and I wanted some credit. Me and your mama worked hard.
You know Mom did.
Yeah, me and Mom worked hard.
Yeah, but did you even know what went under that tree half the time?
No, absolutely not. Most Christmas mornings, I was just as surprised as you guys to see what we were getting. No, but when you were younger, I did, because I had to put most of that stuff together. And let me tell you, kids' toys in your guys' age, it wasn't like there were nights I was up. You can ask your mom. I was drinking Jack Daniels and Red Bull, putting together like playhouses and bowling alleys and train sets and
I had a Barbie house.
but it was a great time. It was a great time. And then
Sure.
like the way you guys appreciated Santa was so awesome that me and your mom were like, well, maybe if they know it's from us, we'll get that. No.
You do. You and your thank yous all morning.
I don't get cookies out left out. I used to be able to eat the cookies y'all left out for Santa.
Told Mom, bro.
And
Again, you could have had this life going for you.
if I would just let you believe in Santa.
Yeah. But no, you wanted the credit. Okay. Well, you got it. Now you get no cookie. We have one cookie. You have a cookie.
I have a cookie. I'll take my cookie.
What else? You know, don't tell Mom, but when she's not looking, I do be looking at which presents do have my name on.
You don't touch them, do you?
No, I just look at the tag.
Okay, well, it's okay. You can look at.
And
Yeah.
then I guess.
Yeah. Well, your mom is good about disguising what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you guys ask for weird shit now that you're older.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you
I
do.
didn't ask for barely any. I asked for a trip, and that's what I got. I went on a trip for my Christmas and already passed.
Yes, you did.
I loved that trip.
Well, good. I'm glad you loved the trip because it was your Christmas present. Well, your big
Yeah.
present.
But Mom insisted on getting me more because she couldn't stand me being upset.
Because you would be. You'd be poopy diapers
No, I would
on Christmas.
not.
Yes, you would. If your
Because
brother was opening up a bunch of stuff and you
Well,
didn't, you'd be
no.
poopy diapers sitting there.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you
Because
would.
I have my stocking. I like my stocking.
Yeah, but
And then I have the Christmas
like that's
Eve, and I have Grandma Zoe's.
yeah, but you have like stockings are first thing. We always do stockings first, and then after that, you just be sitting there watching Presley open gifts, all poopy diapered
No,
up.
I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
No,
Yes, you would.
No, I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
you super poopy diapers.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
You're laughing because you know it's
No,
true.
because it's stupid.
No, you're not.
I would not.
Yeah,
They just think I'm awful.
I think you're amazing.
I loved my trip though.
Well, good. I'm glad you did. I really am
Oh, I
genuinely
was talking
glad.
about them.
Huh?
I was talking about
Who's them?
your 3 viewers,
Yeah.
2 if you don't.
Well, Travis, look. Travis.
Who's the other one? Did they hate you?
No,
Why is there? Yeah, you got a bug on your laptop.
I don't know.
Get
It's those stupid.
Orange cream sickle moonshine. Isn't that like country
Mint
alcohol?
chocolate chip, country alcohol.
Yeah, I've heard people make it with corn.
So wait, orange creamsicle moonshine and mint chocolate chip moonshine, my 2 alcohol choices for the new year.
Isn't that literally country
So-
alcohol?
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
it's not. Well,
Some
yeah.
of it's made out of corn.
So we're thinking about doing maybe some type of live stream for New Year's Eve because we're gonna be playing games, right? Well, Travis said he enjoyed watching us play Yahtzee last time, but I thought about doing maybe something since Josh and Maddie might be here. So, yeah. Well, she's so excited she's speechless.
I might not be here. I might go to her friends. I might go to Mono's house.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think Valentine's gonna go to Florida.
Okay. Well, that sounds really good, Cherokee. But I'm not an orange sickle fan, so the mint chocolate chip sounds pretty good.
No, it doesn't.
But it also sounds like it would make you sick real fast.
I like butterbeer.
Yeah.
Butterbeer's good, I just like plain creamsicle, like soda.
Yeah, Travis, if that's something you think you might be, well, I mean, I don't care if it's just Travis and Cherokee again. Maybe we'll do like a live stream for New Year's Eve again because that was kind of fun. It was. I mean, we take some games here very seriously, right, Boo?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in a fun way. But
Me neither.
yeah.
Mint and chocolate's nasty.
I mean, I'm not a big peppermint fan, but in small doses, it can be really good. Like at work today, they had some like peppermint bark, I guess they call it, which is like peppermint on top of chocolate.
Mm.
You like snap and break it and eat it.
Yes. Presley likes that. Wow.
Well, Presley used to like peppermint patties.
I've never had it, and I don't ever want to. It's nasty.
Yeah.
Actually, I have had it, and they're nasty.
Yeah.
I need dinner.
Huh?
I said I need to eat dinner.
Okay. Well, enjoy your dinner. Thank you for the cookies.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
They're upstairs in containers.
Well, I gotta get to them before your brother does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So Mrs. Whiskey made some awesome cookies tonight, and yeah. Well, that's the other thing too, Cherokee. I'm glad you brought that up. Um, well, Travis, hold on before I get to that, Cherokee. So when me and Mrs. Whiskey got a hold of some Crown Royal chocolate, which we had a little while back, when I bought it, the guy was like, "You got to try this with," because we tried it with Screwball, which is the peanut butter whiskey, so chocolate and peanut butter mix, and that wasn't bad. It was pretty decent. But he said to try it with Buffalo Trace's um version of like their cream version or whatever. So I was like, well, it that was kind of expensive actually. The cream, the Buffalo Trace, whatever they call it. So, um, but Mrs. Whiskey just um did a thing where she put together a recipe for the Fireball and rum chata mix to make like frosted flakes, or not frosted, cinnamon toast crunch. Um, but this is actually something I like. I just don't know what to mix it in, so I'm gonna have to look some stuff up. But I got some small bottles of the Jack Daniel's Blackberry. In and of itself, it's actually not bad. I like it. Um, but I gotta figure out something to make with it. Cause it's a little harsh straight, even though it tastes pretty good. So I don't know. I'm gonna do something with that. I got a couple of these small bottles. I bought some of these small bottles just to try it before I spent the money on a big bottle. But we're also looking at making some Grinch punch or something. I think Mrs. Whiskey had some kind of Grinch punch or something to try and make. So we might try something like that. It is just like scorpion bowls and all that stuff. I like to dabble a little bit in certain stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. Maybe some of the stuff we'll do on New Year's Eve and do a pop up live. I might just do it from my phone, so I won't have like the whole um have to set up like all this stuff and the mics and stuff. Just kind of do it from the phone. Although on my phone I can hook up those lapel mics, and I have two of them, so maybe we can mic some people up, me and maybe, oh, excuse me, Josh or Mrs. Whiskey or somebody will mic. We'll get mic'd up, so I can give a little different view of the bar down here. But I think that would be fun to do. So, and maybe I'll kind of try to cement that here in the next week or so I can actually put a post up, um, and give a little bit more of a heads up for it. Wave blueberry raspberry vodka, bro. That sounds really good. That's something I would try. I do like blueberry a lot, and raspberry. I can do that. Is it raspberry or raspberry? Raspberry. Anyway, yeah, that sounds pretty good. So, but I'm actually gonna wrap this up here. going to. Oh, did you? That's awesome, dude. Those things are, ooh, those are hard hitting. But Cherokee, real quick. So once the live stream starts to pick up some more, you know, uh, viewers and stuff like that, I may have to look at enlisting some moderators. So I figure you guys would actually be, um, since you're always usually checking in, one or both of you. If it's something that you would be interested in doing or maybe helping me out with, then um, that would be awesome. But I don't think right now, I don't get that many viewers and stuff like that it's needed. So, but it's something I have thought about down the road if it ever becomes something bigger. So, yeah, I think that would be cool if it's something you want to do or willing to do or whatever. So, and I don't know exactly how that works. I know you can assign it to people, but I'm not super familiar with it because, you know, it's not a super popular live stream that I do. It's usually for the regulars and stuff like that. But I got to start coming up with something to spice up the live streams. So we'll figure some stuff out, do some challenges, or try to have some like Big Josh or some people come and guest sit in and stuff too. Usually makes it a little easier to do the live streams and a little funner, but we'll figure some stuff out. But okay, thank you. That would be awesome. And I would be honored to have you guys do it if you're up for it. So, yeah, Travis, you guys have an amazing, amazing holiday. Cherokee, sending you prayers and blessings for your granddaughter coming, and obviously for all of you guys to have a safe and awesome Christmas. And be on the lookout. I will post something in both the channel community post and on the Facebook page for Stampede about a New Year's Eve live stream to, uh, you know, just even have some video going. Just, I'm sure there may be some karaoke in there and some games and stuff. We'll have to see how long we can keep that going. I think last time on New Year's Eve, I didn't plug my phone in and it died on me in the middle of the live stream before the ball dropped. So I don't. Uh, I'll be more mindful this time of getting that together. So definitely keep an eye out for that. And tentatively, I will say, um, there may be some stuff as soon as Sunday coming to the channel. If you're interested in checking it out, I have something in my mind planned to do leading up to Christmas, and that should start possibly start Sunday night. So just keep an eye out if you have your notifications and stuff. I'm hoping I can get this to work. So and but that will wrap it up. Thank you guys seriously so much for spending a part of your Eat Friday nights with me. I really do appreciate it so much. Cherokee and Travis, you guys are awesome for being active in the chat. And obviously, it's always so great to talk to you guys in real time and stuff instead of just through the comments. So, yeah, maybe in a couple weeks we'll meet up. We'll link up again through a New Year's Eve, bringing in the new year and stuff. So, with that, I will tell you guys have an amazing, safe weekend. Have an awesome holidays coming up. And I will keep all of you guys in my thoughts and our prayers from our family to yours. Have a very twisted Christmas. And remember, Do no harm, but take no bull. Merry Christmas, guys.